So I was in bed and I was awake, but I'm like, yo, let me try and sleep more. But then I'm like, let me check Supercard, let me just open it up. And I open it up, and the claim phase, there's 42 minutes left. So it's a good thing I didn't sleep some more, or I would have missed the claim phase and missed the rewards. So let's go ahead and check out what we get this time around. And let's view the mailbox. Okay, so open that up, claim rewards, and what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Bobby Roode wants to get, yo, this is the third time in a row that I get Bobby Roode. It was, I think, one of the ultimate cards in the first Team Battleground rewards that I got, and also the second one, and now the third one. What is going on with Bobby Roode? He chases me around. This is like the new Roman Reigns, me getting him over and over again, kind of like Season 1. Okay, afterwards, we get Dolph Ziggler. I've already pro Dolph, right? Yeah, I've already got an Ultimate Pro Dolph Ziggler, but whatever. What is the WrestleMania card? That's what everybody wants to see, myself included. Let's see what it is. Oh, battle points. Okay, come on, now get to the WrestleMania card. And it is Goldberg. Alright, it's not a pro, but it's a good card. If it's a pro down the line, it'll be cool. So alright, another win for Team Battleground. No pro, no WrestleMania pro yet, but I'm loving this mode. What's up, my peeps? Time for a brand new episode of Supercard, and first off, I wanted to clarify a couple things with the last video that I posted up. So, in that last video, I was speculating on all the hints that Supercard was giving out on Twitter. They said, we're really excited about this week's event, replacing the A in Cat Daddy with an upside down triangle, and then posting up a picture of a ball with fire around it and an upside down triangle within it, or on it. So then, people also started guessing, is it the return of PCC? Is it a brand new event? Because they said we're excited for this week's event. And once that video went up, as soon as it went up, the game went back up. All that speculation that I did on video was done prior to the game going back up, but by the time the video went up, the game also went back up. So if you're wondering why I was speculating when it was already revealed that there wasn't any new event, it was just another ring domination, it's because that speculation was done prior to the game going back up, and I didn't expect it to go back up that soon. But anyways, the result we got is a ring domination with Aleister Black. That upside down triangle, yes, it did point to a down arrow, card, but it also pointed to Aleister Black's logo. So when you think about it, the hint was pretty simple and to the point, but me and a lot of other people included, I think we're digging too deep into it. Trying to decipher things like, hey, it's a triangle, within triangle, there's angle, they replaced the letter A, angle starts with A, like it was a bit too much. And it just turned out to be a simple ring domination with an Aleister Black card. And while that upside down triangle can be easily associated with Aleister Black's entrance because it's part of his entrance, I just didn't expect it to be him because he's so new to NXT. I know that, I think it was Samoa Joe. They did a Samoa Joe event card when he just made it into NXT. But the thing with Samoa Joe is he's a bigger name than Aleister Black, so it wasn't, that much of a shocker, so you could see something like that, but with Aleister Black, I didn't see that coming, so that's pretty cool. But also, something else that stood out here after seeing the card is the card design, the card background. It's actually different than all the other WrestleMania 33 card backgrounds, and I like that, and I've said that before, and I'll say it right now. I think they should do this with all the event cards. Make them all different. Why not? It's a simple background change. The thing is, with all the other cards, the only thing that, separates them is the stats and, the picture, but the background, it's all the same. I like it when the backgrounds are different, represent the superstars color, the superstars logo with the cards themselves, have them stand out from every other card, give the people a reason to go for that card because it looks different. And I think it'd be even more so the case if they brought back the ability to change your picture or your in-game avatar to a superstar's picture with the background of your choice like we could back in Season 2. For some reason, they removed that feature in Season 3. Now, when you pick a certain card as your, your avatar or picture, whatever, you're stuck with whatever background that card or that picture was on. Hopefully, they bring that back. And also, I'd like to see them continue this, well, I was going to say trend, but this is the first card in a long time that's had, a custom background different than the other event cards. But maybe this is the start of something. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But one thing's for sure, I'm not the only one asking for this or wanting to see this happen. Just look at the replies that they got on Twitter when they first revealed how the card would look. People were, saying a lot of positive stuff like, yo, we like this, keep on doing this. The card design looks different, it looks unique, it's an Aleister Black themed card, the background is different, it matches him, the color matches him. It'd be cool to see. If you have a Cruiserweight event, maybe you can make it purple. If you have, an AJ Styles event card, you put in the colors blue because that's AJ's colors during his entrance. Put in, his Phenomenal logo. That kind of stuff is cool and it separates the cards from each other. It separates an event card from another event card other than just having a different, superstar on the same background. Because this Aleister Black card right now not only looks different from the other ones, but it also might just be the best looking WrestleMania 33 event card yet. Anyways, enough about that, but here's a suggestion for your next event card. How about Jinder Mahal? I'd like to see that. Give us a Jinder Mahal card. A Jinder Mahal themed card too. Not with the same background as, HBK and Brock and all those. Anyways, let's move on to the next subject. Now, aside from Aleister Black, I'm not really getting much from this Ring Domination. Bray and Luke Gallows being the WrestleMania and Ultimate cards. I'm not getting any pros out of this, but who knows? Bray Wyatt might be a pro once I get my rewards out of this Battleground that I'm in. I haven't gotten a pro yet, but I'm currently in another Battleground, the 4th one, and it seems to be another win for us. So, who knows? Haven't gotten a pro yet from the mode, but maybe these upcoming rewards will give me a WrestleMania Pro. The catalog is growing thanks to this mode. I'm really liking it, as I've said before. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is maybe this is too good to be true. Because yes, right now, it is true. We're getting these easy rewards, but maybe they then patch it and, they're like, hey, maybe we're making this too easy for people to get a bunch of, cards of their tiers, getting a bunch of pros. Maybe we should make this harder some way. And they might have already done that in a way. Not in a major way, but when it comes to the charge cards. You see, I've seen a bunch of people on a Supercard community say that they've noticed the charge cards aren't coming in as quick anymore. It seems like they decreased the pull rate since the first maintenance they did after the update. And if you guys have noticed that as well, let me know in the comments section. It's like the whole support card thing, where it seems like they increase the rate at which you pull support cards compared to before, and now it seems like they've decreased the rate at which you pull charges. And when mentioning it to the team, even one of the members, PCP, he was like, yeah, it seems like Ring Domination is giving a ton of them, which I agree with. Ring Domination this time around was a good source of charge cards. That's how I filled up my charge cards. Didn't use any of my contracts for Money in the Bank for it this time around. But when it comes to Wild Mode, he pointed this out, it seems like they definitely decreased it. And I tried out Wild Mode to see as well, and I wasn't getting as many charge cards. I played a bunch of Wild Mode matches, and it took a while for me to get just a few. So it definitely seems like they've made it a bit, of a longer process to get the charges. But on the other hand, it seems like when it comes to events, that's not really the case. But then again, when it comes to Ring Domination, you're not just getting 2 pulls, you're getting 4, or if you're using title matches, in that case, you're getting 8. So maybe that's the only reason why it feels like in Ring Domination you're getting more of them, it's because you're overall pulling in more cards. And so if the rate has been decreased all across the board, even when it comes to Ring Domination and also Wild Mode, then I could see why, because if you decrease the charge rate or the rate at which people pull charges, then that increases the likelihood of people purchasing charges or charge multipliers. Because initially it seemed like, really wasn't needed to get the charge multipliers because you were getting charges, frequently enough. You weren't getting them every single pull, but it was decent. It was easy to fill up the 120 charges. It still is, I feel, but I feel it takes a bit more time now. But if they have indeed made it a longer process to get the 120 charges, then that encourages people to likely buy charge multipliers, and that makes sense for them. More people buying those, more money for them, and even if they just reduce the pull rate when it comes to Wild Mode matches, that also makes sense because then you encourage people to play events more because you're getting more pulls out of the events, so you're getting more charges out of these events. More people playing the events means, more chances people buy title matches, bouts, and that's more money for them, which once again makes sense. But the good thing is, this mode is so rewarding that even if they did decrease the pull rate, which they might have, it doesn't really matter. You still got, 24 hours to get your charge cards. So you've got plenty of time. You can still use your Money in the Bank contracts. So I still feel it's easy to get them, and it's still a great rewarding mode, and in my opinion, the most rewarding mode in the entire game. Like I said, I think this is the best update that they did add to the game yet. Slowing down the prep process isn't really gonna, make this mode any less of a great opportunity to, get yourself some great cards. But this is something that happens with a lot of things, not just video games, where initially something is incredibly good, incredibly easy, or getting a lot of rewards out of it, and then down the line, maybe they're like, let's make it a bit harder, maybe this is too easy, too good, and, it's happened a ton of times. I've seen it a ton of times with things that, I had. Sometimes you'll get a product, and then you'll get an email afterwards, a couple months afterwards, or a year down the line, and they'll tell you, hey, we just like to let you know that there's going to be some changes a couple months from now regarding this product. And then you go ahead and check the changes. You don't even need to check them. When you get this email, it means that the rewards are going to be reduced. It's not going to be as good. And that's pretty much always the case when you get that email. And it's something that I've experienced a lot. It's also common with reward programs. Whenever those reward programs send you an email saying, hey, we just want to let you know that there's going to be some upcoming changes to the program, to the reward program, oftentimes, most of the time, it means something bad. It means that the rewards aren't going to be as good. But hopefully, when it comes to Battleground, it's going to stay the same, and the worst that we get is maybe it takes a bit more time to get the 120 charges. Anyways, I might be looking for some WrestleMania 33 plus or above players for a WrestleMania 33 plus team. So if you fit that, if you are WrestleMania 33 plus or above, then go ahead and contact me on Twitter. My Twitter is the exact same as my YouTube, so Desert Eagle 814. Search that up on Twitter, or just type that into Google, and you'll find it. Or actually, just go on the channel and you can click the link there. Also, I might be streaming something soon, a match between Team Deagle members, myself versus another Team Deagle member for the very first time in 2K17 online. We don't usually play the online. Actually, I haven't played the online in a very, very long time because of all the lag and everything. But if you want to check that out, I might be streaming that soon. If it does work out, if it does happen, chances are it's going to be on Twitch. The last stream that I did and the first stream that I did was on YouTube, but it was like at 12:30 a.m., so extremely late. Most of you didn't see that. So the next one will definitely be earlier than that, and chances are it's going to be on Twitch, since for the first stream, I tried it out on YouTube. This time around, we'll try it out on Twitch. It's going to be an online match, and also a lot of you have been asking about my career. Where is it? Are you going to continue it? Please continue my career. I've been getting messages also on Xbox asking for it. So in regards to that, I think I'd rather stream the rest of it instead of, posting them up post-recording. So if you guys want updates on that whenever that happens, follow me on Twitter. And if you don't know what my Twitch is, it is Deagle814. So instead of Desert Eagle 814, it's just twitch.tv/Deagle814. That is pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click that like button down below. And with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.